That's a little sensor that measures that big giant rock, the one that Henry's standing under. Because if that rock moves, they want to know back at Ranger headquarters, hey, rock number 1's moving. We better go check it out before it falls on somebody. That would.
Henry! Whoa!
Yeah.
That is so cool!
We are off to Volcanoes National Park from Fern Forest, our location, this lovely yurt. It is only a 20-minute drive to Fern Forest, where we're gonna meet up with the local guide. Stay with us, because when we come back, we'll give you more of a tour of this property that's hosted by our friend Jonathan. All right, off we go. For entering Volcanoes National Park, it is $30 to enter. You can pay right here. I gotta admit, they have some really good season passes, or older people, like they have good senior discounts also. So if you're going to like more than 2 national parks, you should probably just buy a pass. Here we go. All right, so this is great. Joel emailed us out of the blue being like, hey, I found your website. You have a wonderful website, but you don't have any local guided tours for Volcanoes National Park, like local guides from this area. I'm like, you are exactly right. So he's like, hey, why don't you come out to Volcanoes and I'll give you a guided tour. So we're here with Joel at the Kilauea Visitor Center right now. He's gonna take us on his standard 3-hour tour, show us some really interesting places. We've been to Volcanoes National Park numerous times, but he's like, I'll take you to some great classic sites, but I'll show you some new places too. So come along with us. And if you're interested in booking Joel or learn more about him, I know we haven't gone on the tour yet, but we have links down below to him and some of his buddies that do some great tours around here. All right, let's go.
So I don't know if you can see this sparkly lines right there. You kind of got a shimmer in the sun. And when you have direct sunlight is the only time you can really see it. So that's Pele's hair. So when the lava is spitting and splattering and shooting in the air, it shoots up little tiny pieces of glass. Now since then, this piece of silly putty represents somewhere around 28 billion gallons of lava. And now the crater that we're looking at in Lycian right now looks like that. I pulled it out of my pocket. Here's a piece you can play with while we're messing around. Right, so all of that black new and that white stained part is new since the collapse event. Wow. So now we're watching the refill event. That's a cinder cone down back there. I call it the volcano in the volcano.
There it is.
So that's a 90-foot cone. Wow. So that lava actually shot out of the side of the hill, but as it erupted, it kept going up, and so as it splatters and spits up in the air, it goes up and then it drops down, goes up and drops down, and it creates that cone shape. But so that one, that's a 9-story building in the bottom down there.
It's so great with going on a tour guide like Joel on this trip is that he stays up on all the information, right? So like we've been out to this caldera a lot of times. You read the plaques and you take it all in, but there's so much history that's always changing here because it's an active volcano, the most active volcano in the world. So he can tell you like why the new steam vent is, where like the road used to go, you know, why the new 9-story tall cinder cone is and all that cool stuff. So it's just like so much more interesting history that is new and present and changing, right? I mean, people still ask us, oh, can we do a boat ride around, you know, to see the lava coming in? All that's changed, especially since the big 2018 eruption. So you gotta come out here and see what it looks like today. And there's a lot of seismic activity right now, so I bet it's gonna erupt again soon, Kīlauea. So cool. We're at Kilauea EQ right now. I just want to point out this parking lot is very empty. Usually when we come here, it's completely packed. So it's kind of nice starting this tour early. Like if it were like us, we're staying in Fern Forest, so we can start this tour at 8 o'clock and not, you know, worry about all the crowds, because they do give tickets here. We're here at Thurston Lava Tube and they're slapping tickets on people who are parked for too long. Anyways, let's go check out this crater.
Those are people walking. There's a trail. It's kind of where it's worn out right there. There's people walking down there.
Talk about like a lava lake. That's what that looks like. Looks like they could break through that.
It is a big giant lava lake. We think it's probably more than 100 feet thick though at the top now. So there's actually 420 some feet of lava that filled up the valley. The valley used to be more than 600 feet deep.
So we're walking along Kilauea Iki crater right now. This is just my favorite part of National Park because it's all these giant ferns. It feels like you're in Jurassic Park with all these cool ferns all over. And there's been a lot of seismic activity, so we're a little nervous because we're on the side of the crater and none of this rock is very stable. Anyways, we're just worrying. We're on our way to Thurston Lava Tube right now, which is one of the most popular areas of the park, and Joel's gonna meet us over there.
So I like to stop here because it's kind of like being in the high Hyde in Jurassic Park, the original Jurassic Park, which is an old movie now already. But you're up above the forest, up above the ferns. And if you start seeing the ferns moving around a lot, it might be a raptor or a T-Rex coming. We gotta get out of here, okay?
There are a lot of amazing parts about going out with a tour, right? I have so much more information in my head, but the mom in me is very excited about all the family photos that we have thanks to Joel. He just took so many great photos, Christmas card worthy photos. Put them up on the screen. Yeah.
If you leave the Thurston Lava Tube, if you can't make it to the Big Island, check out Maui on the road to Hana. They have the Hana Lava Tube, and it's one of the 8th largest in the world. It's 8th largest in the world, I believe, but it's impressive. Henry and I explored that. It's a pretty cool lava tube too.
Henry! Whoa!
I heard it.
Edie!
So curious if he's gonna pick up on the mic.
Check out that big hole. So that's where there was a tree. See what's right behind us? That's part of the same tree. So the lava came down the hill really slow and got up to the big tree. And then the first layer of lava insulated the tree from the next layer and the next layer and the next layer. And it built up around it all the way up to here. And then eventually the tree couldn't take it anymore. It caught fire. It burned up and then it fell over. And what's crazy to think is that by the time the tree caught fire, burned, and fell over, this lava was already so cool it didn't keep burning.
Yeah, it's nuts. Joel, thank you for the tour. We had a great time.
Lots of fun.
It was, wasn't it?
A lot of fun.
You made us laugh. We had good. We learned a lot. If you're interested to go on a Volcanoes tour with a local guide, check out Joel. We have a website link down below for him. He also has some buddies, Scott and Jill and Josh. They also give great tours. They are insured. They got the right permits with the National Park Service. So it's all legit. It's very good quality. So thank you so much. We had a great time, man. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
All right, we're going to go grab lunch in Volcano. So we got more to do today.
Let's go, Erica.
Let's go. So Henry and I are in the Kilauea Visitor Center right now. This is a great visitor center, and there's a lot of park rangers here. So if you have questions about hikes or what's going on with volcanoes, ask them. But you're going to tear this place down and rebuild a new one. So this is going to be closed for 2 years, unfortunately. So it's going to be a little tough for 2 years. I hope we can get by, but I'm sure the new visitor center is going to be really nice and fancy.
All right, we are in Volcano Village right now. This is a small area right outside of Volcanoes National Park. There are a few small places to stay. I'm in front of Kilauea Lodge right now. There's some art galleries, so if you are interested in art, this might be interesting for you. And then there are a few small places to eat, but their hours can be inconsistent, so just check them before you go. If you are looking for information on Volcanoes National Park, coming to the Big Island, or just to Hawaii in general, make sure you check out our website, thehawaiivacationguide.com, because we give you tons of great free information.
So welcome to the yurt we're staying in. This is a cool place. I've never stayed in a yurt. Erica hasn't either. Our family hasn't. So it's really nice that Jonathan invited us to check it out. And we like the fern forest because it's so convenient to Volcanoes National Park. So come on in, I'll give you a quick tour because let's face it, there's not a whole lot to see, right? It's a big circular yurt. Love the big skylight above. This place is really clean. It was good, nice furniture in there. It was a nice rustic getaway, but they still have like the full kitchen and hot water. The bathroom's really nice outside. It's only $145 to about $200 a night. It depends on the season of it, but it's a lot of fun. We'll have a link to it down below. It is available on Airbnb, and check it out if you're interested. As the sun sets here in the fern forest, the croaky frogs come out. These are an invasive species. They're about the size of a penny, and they're everywhere, and they can get up to like 80 decibels. So they get loud, so you just have to prepare yourself for that. We can sleep through the night without a problem, so can most people. You should just be aware, they're out, and here they are. Welcome to the southernmost winery in America, folks. Yeah, interesting, right? We got all freshened up at the yurt. And now we're going wine tasting at Volcano. We're at the Volcano Winery. The winery is located south of Volcanoes National Park main entrance. You get off at P.E. Mauna Drive, go past Volcano Golf Course. Yeah, there's a golf course here too. And then you'll see it on the left-hand side, pretty easy. And they do samples, and they have some really interesting wines.
So they have 2 wines with Jabocha Kava berries. And thank you, I did. And 1 wine with a guava. What's the berry called again?
Jabocha Kava.
Jabocha Kava. 2 wines with the Jabocha Kava and 1 with guava.
Oh yeah, mommy. So pretty. I am at one of my favorite places in all of Hawaii, the Volcano House. Really cool hotel, vintage hotel built in, I think 1947, right behind me. At one time was the longest running or longest fireplace, burning fireplace in the world. Again, Book of World Records. It's a beautiful fireplace. Park yourself in the lounge. We stayed here a couple years ago. We had a great time. You literally overlook Kilauea caldera. I'm looking at it steaming right now. It's not erupting, but it's still something to take in. But tonight we're going out to dinner here. They have the Rim restaurant here in Uncle George's Lounge. Uncle George, I think, ran this place for decades. The Rim restaurant's very nice, white tablecloths, really cool, but we're going out for Uncle George's Lounge, a little more casual with the kids, but still a great view of the caldera, so check that out. Anyways, we're gonna go eat right now.
So it has been a long, big day. I'm gonna leave you here while I try and get some of this dessert. So if you want to learn more about booking a tour with a local guide, Joel is great. We have information down in the description below. We also have information on the yurt that we stayed in. Yeah, we love supporting small local businesses, so check them out. Thanks for watching.